So I'm back around here again. I got the blocks filled full of concrete yesterday, so I'm gonna put the top cap on some of it. I ain't got it all. I gotta find some more blocks, and I think there's a bunch down at the other property. You know, I started this wall too. I wasn't on mortar or nothing, but these blocks are so old and so many crevices. I think it helped make the look. I hope it's fine, but it'd be fine anyway. Make it look old, but so that's why I started mortar. And when I started this, I was just gonna put it up real quick and be done, and it didn't turn out like that very well. So I'm hoping I can get that in there and have about just a 1/4 inch on this board. I don't know if a little more, it ain't gonna matter anyway, it's all gonna be hidden. But then I'm gonna put a post right here, so. And my back already hurts thinking about this. There's one more tap right there. I think I'm getting weaker. So yeah, this deck, it'll come out here about 3.5 foot and go all the way across the back. And this post was set on this wall too. And the rest of them, of course, just be in the ground. So I was trying to decide where to put a step here or bring the dirt up to here. So what I decided to put this here and help hold that dirt and stuff here, I think. Yeah, I think it dressed it out pretty nice. I got this post cut. I drilled a hole in the bottom, and I'm going to drill a hole in that block wall and drop a piece of rebar in it. And it helped keep that thing from moving, and hopefully it's loose enough too where that thing will slide just a little bit in case something wants to move, but I don't think that's going to matter much. I don't think anyway. And if I don't drill it perfect, I'm going to have to drill it bigger so it's going to have plenty of room to move. I don't know if I can drill it that perfect. You know, I can't do nothing without getting every tool in the world out. You know, like always, it really didn't go as planned that well, but it is working, so that's a plus. It's not that bad. It's probably straighter than the whole house. I don't know what that means. Okay, I got another pain in the butt done, so throw some deck planks on this tomorrow and that'll be done. Oh man, what in the world stabbed me? I think it stabbed me good. I think it broke off my hand. This ain't really my first time building a deck, believe it or not. Probably looks like it. that. I gotta adjust it up and down just a little bit, I think, but that's pretty dang close, I think. Boy, I might have to notch that post for that block. It's gonna be so close. Boy, that's perfect. So that'll probably never happen again. Deep enough there. So I'm not planning on screwing everything on this deck, just some of it. That makes sense. I'm gonna put nails in it. I'm gonna check that one more time. I like it perfect. All right, let me go to the other end, set a pole and pull a line through there. I was gonna say, I'm glad that come out. I did not want to get the sawzall out this late. Oh man, what did I hit? Oh, oh, oh. What is that? I think it's just a big rock. Oh man, that's a big sucker. Oh, ain't that big, but it's big for this shovel. Alright, see where we're at. I'm hungry and I'm tired. About 25. I'm probably going to hit a bunch of roots right here. Oh, I think I'm hitting carpet. I think that's what I'm stuck on. Oh yeah, look at that. This place is a dump. I can't hardly do nothing here without getting into something. So much stuff out here. Crazy. I'll throw that over there for now. So and once you get your hole dug, and I don't try to make it very big, going through, I usually just punch it out post hole width down. Then once you get that, then you can trim that thing up so easy. And if you get lucky, it all works out first time, you don't have to touch it again. But and I like tampering the bottom too with the post. For one, makes a good bottom, and for two, I can slide it pretty easy. It's kind of hard to hold, my wrist is screwed up. And I'm gonna nail that pole too. I'm gonna screw the outside here while I got it. And 2x10s, I like going four nails, 4 screws, whichever. And 2x8 usually go 30. So this ain't totally done yet, and I do got 4 or 5 more landscape timbers put there, and they're here on this property when we bought it. So far, other than a little bit of gravel and all of this but one post, and you can see that one new post down there. So far, that's all we've had to buy for this whole deck system. Everything else has been left on this job. In the barn I packed out. That post was, I had it at our house, and these deck boards was left over, had them at home, so brought that. So we didn't have to, we ain't bought nothing yet other than a little bit of gravel for this, gravel for that, and I went through a bag of mortar building that wall. All them brick and block was on this job, or this painted property that we found. So we ain't got a ton of money in none of this yet. So, but we did have to buy all the deck planks, and which of course we have to buy the handrail too, put that up. But so far there's no money in it, just my time. Well, and a bag of mortar and a little bit of gravel. So, but I probably ain't got $15 in gravel in this. I mean, it ain't had much. We got around the wall and that, so and that right there too, that gravel, I got about 4 inches thick right there. So, and I'm gonna top it off later and bring it up even with everything. We'll let that settle in, pack in, and I'll top it off with some little bit lower stuff to walk on. Be nice for a concrete sidewalk, but I don't know if we'll do that, because this place, we feel like we got a ton of money and trying to get all the permits and everything worked out right now. So we'll see what the budget's like when we're done, how much money we got. Probably none. So probably have to sell our house to finish this darn thing. So about got the hillside all done, and there's so many of them little plants around here. I planted a few on that hillside, maybe so they could take and maybe help it from washing. Okay, my battery's been dead for about 30 minutes and I didn't know it. So I'm gonna show you here what's going on. But I got around first set of posts and getting ready to head down through there. So I was gonna show you guys. I know some people do it and some people don't, but I like blocking around that post. Give that deck board, when you notch around it, something a little better set on. So in here, so I'm going 3/4 of an inch past the deck or the band board underneath there. So from here on out, I'm gonna just run them wild, then I flip the line and I cut them off and give a good straight line. So just leave them wild, flip the line, and cut them when you're done. So that's it. Got the all ledger board on, which I think showed you all that the other night. Got the ledger locks in it and should be good to go. Yeah, well, they say I'm not as fast as I used to be, but I'm better. I don't know what they used to say now, but yeah, I'm not as fast as I used to be, but better than I once was. I think it's not, man. I don't know. We'll find out, but just remember one thing when you're cutting on a brand new deck: make sure that guard always goes down. I've been there a couple times in my life. Trying to do a donut and it sucks because you're replacing boards. And I think every carpenter out there has did that. And if they haven't, they've been lucky. I thought to get a few things picked up that I wasn't using, and I'd come back here on this deck and lay these 4 or 5 planks real quick. And as I was thinking that, man, it unloaded. What a rain. It only lasted about 30 minutes, but man, I got soaked and everything else got soaked. So, all right, I'm cleaned up now. And I'm gonna row out of here, and I'm gonna try it again tomorrow. So got the wall, it's completed, and got a little grass growing. That's one of the rocks I pulled out from underneath the ground, so looks like a good spot for it. So yeah, this is pretty much finished here, and I'm glad to be off this hillside. Take you down here. Probably die again here. Or find a big snake, one of the two. So yeah, I think that dressed up pretty nice. So it's gonna make a nice little walkway around this back corner. Like I said, I don't know if you guys can, I mean that hill's a monster. So there's the drain for, I got that pipe goes behind the wall for drainage. And there's a pipe right there that's going to the footer. So just for a foundation drain. It ain't much, but, and it don't really need it either. I mean, it ain't like it had to have it. I just had the piece of pipe here and I didn't really have to dig up nothing. It's already down to the footer, so that made it pretty easy. So yeah, I think that turned out pretty nice. About 150 bucks in it. So alright, thanks for watching.